Hi guys, in this episode we are talking about why it is wrong to judge and question other people for your own individual gain and not for your individual need. And before we get into the verse, I just want to share one small story from one of my favorite movie scenes of all time. So there's this old man who is always quiet and within himself and doesn't socialize much with outside people due to an event that happened to him during his younger days. So after much of living in solitude, he finally makes friends with a 17-year-old boy, and he is starting to associate himself, communicate with him and share a little bit only with this little boy because he feels that this little boy can go places if just molded correctly. So this little boy, he always just visits this guy, this old man, very frequently. They communicate, they talk, they discuss about literature and have a good time more often than not. So on one day, when this old man was preparing soup for both of them to have a good evening snack, the boy questioned the old man that why are you putting milk in the soup? Acknowledging the boy's question, the old man carries the soup and walks towards the young boy. And now the young boy jumps the gun and asks another question where he asks, why are you lonely and why don't you go out of the house often? To which the old man now answers by asking the young man a question. You asked the first question, which was, why do I put milk in the soup? That question was a brilliant one because my answer could provide some value to you personally, because your mother would not be of the habit of putting milk in the soup, and if my answer is suitable for you, you can improve the situation for you and your household. But the second question, why I am lonely and what I do in my free time, this question is none of your business as it adds no value to your entire life. So the basic objective of asking a question is to attain maximum information that matters to us. So your second question deviates from the very objective of why you need to ask a question to an individual. So this story is exactly what verse 1 from chapter 9 is all about. Krishna says that the supreme secret for every man is not to judge, not to cavil, not to bitch, not to moan, and always just be focused on oneself. Now we are living in the 21st century where roasting people on social media and criticizing people on social media seems to be a daily habit. And with the growth of memes where you can make fun of every Tom, Dick and Harry seems to be so common, the question is, what have we gained? While asking a question, if we are not able to gain an answer that is valuable to us, then the very question asked is totally worthless. And this is the same quote which is also proven in Greek philosophy, where it is mentioned that weak minds discuss people, average minds discuss events, but great minds discuss ideas. Now we have to look around us and most importantly within ourselves. Do we discuss about ideas? Do we discuss about events or people? Just think about it. How much of time are you wasting in a day by talking about other people? Now we sit around in a circle. We talk about the government is not good. We talk about the Indian cricket captain is not good. We talk about the foreign ministry policy. We talk about a load of other things, actors and all these things. These are all people. But just for 1 minute, if we are able to talk about another idea, while we consistently talk about it, we'd be surprised ourselves after a considerable period that we are able to action those ideas into real works that is beneficial to the society. And that is what separates divine and man. as per the Bhagavad Gita. And this is just the first 3 verses of chapter 9, because I felt that these 3 verses have something very important to offer through the entire course of this book, where Krishna repeatedly says in verse 1, 2 and 3 that not talking about another individual, not bitching about another person is the supreme secret to life, as such a person is really confident and focused only on oneself. And that's a wrap for the first 3 verses of chapter 9, and I would see you guys in the next episode. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and until the next episode, it is goodbye.